What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the Respawn Lounge. We are, of course, playing Triangle Strategy. I believe this will be part 8. And yeah, so Glenbrook has fallen, which is why all of this is red. Now that's all belongs to the S Frosties now, or just S Frost in general. And yeah, we're back at home with Prince Roland in tow. So let's see what happens here. I'm pretty sure he's not gonna be happy because we kind of dragged him out of getting revenge. Or maybe he will be happy, I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
Lord Serenoa, thank the heavens you're safe.
It is good to be home.
Castle Wolfort is the most impregnable stronghold in all the kingdom. You will be safe here, Your Highness.
Thank you. I can only hope Father and Sir Maxwell are safe as well.
Benedict, there is news.
What's the matter, Benedict? You look as if you've seen a ghost.
Your Highness, my lord, pray try to remain calm. His Grace was beheaded at the Crown City not bells ago.
Father. No. Say it is not so.
Roland.
I can only imagine what you're feeling now, Your Highness. But I fear we have not the luxury of grieving. As the last living heir to the throne, there is no doubt that the Archduke will target you next.
Indeed. We must move quickly. I would seek Father's counsel.
About Lord Simon.
What is it? Has something befallen Father? Father!
Lord Simon, what is the meaning of this?
He collapsed when he heard the news from the Crown City, and has not opened his eyes since.
You must be mad. The man was stronger than an ox.
We cannot afford to lose Lord Simon. Not now, of all times.
Father. Be strong, Father. This realm still needs you. I still need you, Father. Father.
Serenoa.
Is there any chance he will recover?
Everybody's dad is just dying now.
Our healers are doing everything they can, but none can say.
Very well.
Do not give up hope, Serenoa. The malady will not take your father easily.
Forgive me, Roland. I can only imagine what you feel now.
I must stay strong. I cannot allow Father's death to be in vain. You too must remain composed. For Lord Simon. And for those who now look to you for guidance in his stead.
I will try.
Pardon me, my lord. I come bearing a message.
From whom?
The scout we had sent in search of Sir Maxwell returned with this.
Oh, just
Sir
his
Maxwell's
mask.
mask.
Reports have it that it was found near Whiteholm Bridge.
Blood. No. It cannot be.
Oh my god. It's just bad news after bad news.
This mask was all that was found, you say?
The bridge was all but overflowing with the bodies of the fallen. It was not possible to ascertain all of their identities.
Oh, I was gonna say there's hope. He might still be alive, but if there's a lot of bodies, he's probably just mixed in.
And the swift course of the river thwarted any efforts to search further.
I see. Thank you for the report. Get some rest. You have earned it.
Yes, my lord.
Sir Maxwell, you too abandon me now?
This is all starting to become very depressing. Jeez.
At Gustadolf's command, Esfrost musters its forces at Whiteholm Castle and commences a march on the Wolfort domain. Their aim, to seize in their clutches Prince Roland, the unwilling heir to Glenbrook's throne.
Yeah, now they're going after me? Well, not yet. Who is that? What is that the Frosty symbol? I guess.
My lord, the Frosty army advances on us as we speak. A missive has arrived from Lord Gustadolf. It says they will stand down on the condition that we surrender Prince Roland to them at once.
We've not much time before they're on our doorstep, my lord.
Word has it that General Avlora herself heads the vanguard.
Ooh.
Gustadolf's not taking any chances. The scheming bastard.
Summon the War Council at once. We must take swift action.
Are we run? I mean, we're gonna. I want to fight. Might not be a good idea. But we're not gonna run, are we?
You cannot be serious about this.
It's all right, Frederica.
Please continue, Benedict.
Thank you. Once more, I would ask you plainly. Do we or don't we relinquish Prince Roland to Esfrost?
I say we refuse. We owe Sir Maxwell that much.
Precisely. Sir Maxwell entrusted us with keeping His Highness safe, and we accepted.
There's no place in the realm more sheltered by the terrain than this castle. He is safer here than anywhere. And yet, if the Archduke were to march on us with an army as great as the one that took the Crown City, or, heaven forbid, a greater one,
the natural fortifications of this land would work against us. Our shelter would become our jail.
So you propose that we just abandon him? That we sacrifice his life for our own protection?
Better my life than any of yours. This is my battle. I would not see the blood of my friends spilt in my name.
But see, Your Highness, that's where you're wrong. House Wolfort's the sword and shield of the crown. You go to battle, we go with you. So it's always been.
Enough! I will leave before I see your domain ravaged by fighting. It is the only way. Surely you see this, yes?
I refuse to believe sacrificing any of us is the correct path.
My lord, we cannot allow war to come to the Wolfort domain. Your highest priority must be to your loyal subjects. You must decide.
I cannot render the decision here and now. There must be some solution. As a vassal, I must fight to protect the prince. But as their lord, I must ensure the people's safety. We cannot hope to win against Esfrost. But if we do nothing to stop them, many will lose their lives. I'm just gonna choose this middle one because even I'm conflicted, and this statement here sounds like even he's conflicted. I mean, this one is very obviously that he can't make a decision, but this is just a lighter way of putting it, you know. At least it makes it seem like you're thinking.
As his vassal, I must fight to protect the prince. But as their lord, I must ensure my people's safety.
I am sorry, Serenoa. Pray do what you feel is best for your house. I will find some way of helping my family.
Your mind is made up, then.
As the master of this domain, you and no other must decide how we proceed.
I understand that, Benedict. Prepare the scales of conviction. I would hear everyone's thoughts on the matter.
I really don't want to leave him behind, but everybody has a good point. Oh, yeah, everybody has a good point. Okay. I thought that was a battle right there. I was like, oh god, we're fighting already. I don't want to let the prince go, but it makes sense to save. Like, it's kind of one of those, like, sacrifice one to save the lives of many kind of situation, you know? So, but I'm also interested to see what happens.
I will
if
give the
we
signal
do.
when it is time to cast your vote. I ask each of you to weigh the matter carefully till then.
Very well, my lord. To our own councils we go.
I'm interested to see what happens if we do try and keep the prince safe. Their hearts are divided. Still, a compelling argument may yet change some minds. Alas, I have an incomplete picture of the situation, and I would be a poor lord if I did not hear the voice of my people. I should venture into town. Going out, my lord. Yes, I wish to ensure everything in the town is in order. So, I just got done talking to everybody, but I completely forgot to
It is time to cast our votes.
convince people. So, I guess we'll see how this
Do
goes.
we surrender Prince Roland, or do we protect him from those who would do him harm? Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
This is... I don't know what happens when if it's an even decision. I mean, I believe I make the decision in the end, right? Oh no, there's one person undecided and it's just... Oh, so this is just gonna be a random decision. Ooh, I don't want to lose Roland though. It's the last one.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
I feel like that's let him go. Surrender Prince Roland. I wanted to convince people. Oh, I'm such an idiot.
The way forward is decided. Surrendering Prince Roland is the only way we can survive.
I'm sorry, Prince Roland. I meant to convince people, but I completely forgot to do it.
So be it.
The decision is made. This is the path we walk.
Was there truly no other way?
Roland.
Say no more. Thank you for sheltering me, my friend. The choice you have made is wise and just. Go forward with your heads high.
Dang. He did the most damage on my team, too. Soul upon the scales. That's what that meant. I don't want to, but I guess I will.
House Wolfort surrenders their charge, Prince Roland, at Gustadolf's behest, sparing themselves from the Duchy's wrath.
I feel like someone was gonna die, right? Oh, please don't tell me that Roland dies and we can never get him back.
House surrenders their land, also buying their reprieve. Lord Silvio bends the knee, declaring absolute devotion to their Esfrosty masters.
I thought that was gonna happen either way, so I'm not even concerned with that.
House Fawkes surrenders nothing. The last of the high houses to remain loyal to their fallen king. News of their countrymen's capitulations shocks Lord Landroy, leaving him with a grave choice to make.
Oh man, I feel like that affected so much. But we're gonna roll with it.
I've brought the prince, Your Grace.
Gustadolf, you traitorous bastard! You'll pay for what you've done to my family! Mark my words!
Easy there, Avlora. We need him alive, after all.
Wait, you do?
I am sworn to do all in my power to keep you from harm, Your Grace.
The boy is overcome with emotion, and who could blame him? Perhaps this will quell his rage a bit.
Cordelia!
Brother! Let him go.
Indulge her, Avlora.
Oh, brother! Thank the heavens you're safe. They didn't hurt you, did they?
I'm fine. I thought I'd never see you again. Let us speak after. Surely the Archduke will afford us that small mercy.
Yes. Later, then.
Prince Roland, you are well aware of the position Glenbrook finds itself in, yes? Your kingdom is ours. House Tellior and House Wolfort have both bent the knee.
Wait, hold on. I didn't bend the knee. We just made a decision to let the prince. We didn't swear anything to you, you know.
Among the three high houses, only House Fawkes still proves recalcitrant.
You mean for me to convince Lord Landroy to submit?
Oh, nothing so tedious as that. I want you to order his death. I'm certain House Wolfort would be more than happy to oblige.
You're mad! I won't be a mouthpiece to your cruelty.
I know you've only just come into your responsibility, so allow me to offer a word of advice. A prince's first thought should ever be of his people.
What are you saying?
Landroy will not stand idly by for long. When he acts, and act he will, this land will once again be consumed by the fires of war. It is your duty as prince to quench that fire while it is yet kindling, lest you rule over a kingdom of corpses when all is done.
Landroy would know not to try and attack the townspeople, right? I mean, unless we're using the townspeople as hostage.
You see that I am right, Your Highness. Give the order.
Okay. So there's still some more story here.
Enjoying yourself, are you? I do wish you'd learn to temper your vices, brother.
And I wish you'd learn to live a little, sister. Well then, what is it?
We leave for the Falk's domain at once.
I thought those Wolfort dogs were to do the deed. Why must we go?
You really must use your head more often. The one atop your shoulders, that is. When have you ever known a dog to be obedient without some good measure of discipline?
Indeed. Very well then, dear sister. I shall be ready anon.
So she's the brain and he's the might. Oh god. I feel like I messed up a lot.
Twould seem the rumors were true, my lord. House Wolfort has delivered Prince Roland into Esfrost's clutches. And House Tellior, my lord, they too have... My lord?
My good man, when you look at this painting, what do you feel?
It is our home. As beautiful and verdant in reality as it is depicted by a master's brush.
Indeed. It is a treasure, our land. Its safekeeping entrusted to us by His Majesty King Regna. May his soul rest in peace. An honor without equal. A duty worth fulfilling. At all and any cost. A duty I will not shirk from. Now or ever.
Okay, and I think that's it. There is a character story there, but we're just gonna continue on. I'll do the character story later.
What? Invade the Folk's domain?
Such was the edict delivered to us by the Esfrosti messenger.
Ludicrous. They would have the high houses turn on one another? We should be treating with house faults, not stabbing them in the back.
Doubtless the Archduke has little regard for honor between houses. He views the Falk's land as a fruit ripe for plucking.
One which they would pluck for themselves. Or have us pluck for them, rather.
The decree was signed in Prince Roland's own hand.
Lies! His hand was forced!
Indeed, by my brother. And if we disobey, the Archduke would have good reason to make an example of us.
Gustadolf wins either way. We're trapped.
And yet, no trap is infallible, my lord. There must be a way to avoid the civil war the Archduke is intent on causing.
Aye, and I reckon Lord Landroy's of the same mind. He's the last man who wants to see countrymen slaughtering each other.
Agreed. But we must tread carefully.
If indeed it is the land itself that Gustadolf desires, perhaps an exchange can be arranged.
An exchange of what? Territory?
Just so. House Tellior negotiated similar terms. Far from ideal, to be certain, but preferable to the alternative. Whether Lord Landroy will be amenable to such terms, however, is another matter entirely.
Still, it is our best chance. Let us treat with Lord Landroy. In the meantime, Esfrost must believe that we are playing along. Advance our forces to the Folk's domain.
Yes, my lord.
Well, how big is our army? Could have been fighting the whole time. Oh, that's the Fox. What? Oh, Fox Domain or Fox Street. Okay. Let's go to this side story. I don't know what more needs to be said here. But something needs to be said.
My lord, are you off to battle again?
Aye, by the royal family's decree. And I have need of able-bodied men.
Return victorious, my lord.
Worry not. We shall.
Why, if it isn't the young Lord Wolfort?
Minister Patriot, I had not heard that you were paying a visit to our domain.
Ah, Lord Wolfort, pray do not concern yourself on my account. My work here is all but done, and it is time I was on my way. I must commend you, my lord, for keeping order and harmony in your domain despite the rather unfortunate recent events. Most admirable indeed. At the end of the day, our duty is to the throne, not to the man who sits in it. In times of uncertainty, we must value order above all else. I would encourage you to remember that.
I can see the merit in that. Thank you for your wisdom.
He did well, and I have no doubt many years of prosperity await you and yours under his frosty rule. By your leave, my lord.
Yeah, I don't know about that Patriarch. I don't even know if he can fight, so I don't know if we'll actually fight him at some point. But I don't know. At some point, he needs to be dealt with.
What news from House Wolfort, my lord?
The Archduke has ordered them to march on our domain in Prince Roland's name. A clever ploy, if true. No matter the outcome, Frost profits. However, House Wolfort claims to have no intention of blindly following these orders. They seek to parley, that we might together find a way to prevent the fall of the three high houses.
How will you respond, my lord?
How indeed. The Wolforts handed over His Highness to save their own hides, hardly an act that warrants our trust. That said, their desire to avoid bloodshed is no doubt sincere, if only to bide time to lick their wounds.
I mean, like I said, it was unintentional that I let that happen. I meant to convince people.
Somehow, I suspect there may be more to this stratagem of theirs.
My lord, then you...
I shall grant them audience. Pen the reply.
At once, my lord.
Prince Roland has passed his decree. The complete decimation of House Falks is the order of the day. A chilling command, which would see one of Glenbrook's 3 high houses reduced to bloody rubble. Though penned in the prince's hand, the order was not his own. Forcing his hand was Archduke Gustadolf, a specter over his shoulders until the ink had dried. House Wolfort is given the command to uproot their erstwhile countrymen, and with heavy hearts, they march. However, the young Serenoa bears hope. Hope that bloodshed can be stopped. Hope that Lord Landroy can be convinced to see reason. Hope that the day is not far off when the realm will know peace again.
Is this an exploration thing? The little magnifying glass? Oh, there's a thing over here.
Oh, the Wolforts have been ordered to bring down House Fox, you say?
It would appear so. They entreat us for arms and provisions for the battle ahead.
A request we will deny, of course. I leave it to you to concoct a convincing reason.
Consider it done.
I do believe this little conflict between countrymen will play to our benefit. No doubt Landroy will spare no effort as he makes his last stand. Our day draws near, Booker, and we must make every preparation for its arrival.
Are you trying to take over Glenbrook as well?
So it shall be.
I have no idea what they're plotting. Okay, let's figure out what's about to happen here.
The Falklands truly are the jewel of Glenbrook.
Aye. I don't see Landroy giving them up easily, even if it comes to war.
And that is why we will not simply give them up. We shall negotiate such that benefits may be reaped by all parties. Lord Landroy first among them. He is a reasonable man, yes?
That he is, my lord. But we cannot hope to make him see reason if we cannot speak to him face to face.
Should negotiations fail, we'll find ourselves fighting on their terms. I must have a strategy at ready. Behold the lifts over there, my lord. Typically they are employed by those who work the land, yet I believe they might also serve us in battle. Oh no. So what you're saying is that we're gonna have to fight anyways. Should it come to that, we should not hesitate to take advantage of the terrain. It might behoove us to survey the land before Lord Landroy arrives. Ooh. Excuse me. Okay, so we're just finding some stuff out here. They want us to talk to her, and then we gotta go up here and talk to him. Can I actually use this right now? No? Okay. Oh, there's an item back there. There's also this area. Oops. There's a merchant up here. What the heck? Oh, got free money. Okay. Okay, so we can go up this way. Assuming they have enough movement, I believe. And then you can also go up. This one goes all the way up. And then that one goes up to the second floor. Oops. Let's see what I can buy from you. Anything unique? An oil jug. A range windstone. Oh, okay, so we got range stones now. Speed ring, evasion ring. Ironstone and timber as usual. Okay, nothing crazy. Just the usual. So let's talk to the two down. Hello? Can I? There we go. Let's talk to the two down here. Beautiful fields. like these don't just sprout up overnight. It takes hard work. I can see why Lord Landroy's subjects are so loyal to him. The Falklands truly are a sight to behold. Someday I hope to return and bask in the beauty of this land. I was surprised to see that harvesting took precedence over building any semblance of walls or fences. Lord Landroy is a man possessed of fierce loyalty. What would he do with the land were the worst to come to worst? Let's say the first one. I have no doubt it'd be well worth the journey. But we got to convince Lord Landroy first if you want the hope, or that hope, to become reality. Right, for the domain and its people. And then we got this person down there, I believe it's Huette. First I lose Prince Roland, now I must turn my blade against my countrymen. And not just countrymen, but House Fox. Loyal retainers of the crown. I only hope we can resolve this with words alone. True. Falklands produce all the grain in Glenbrook. We have to protect the lands for our people. We must try to persuade Lord Landroy to our cause. He will inevitably have the final say on the matter. There's nothing to be gained from a fight between our houses. I hope to convince him that an opportunity lies before us. Go with number 3. If your two houses work together, we might be able to strike back at Esfrost. Please, Lord Serenoy, you must convince Lord Landroy to see reason. So I feel like my mistake made it so it went from normal difficulty, which is what I'm on right now, to a lot harder, because now I don't have another house to back me because I kind of betrayed everybody. And now I'm about to have to do, well, I was gonna have to fight anyways. I don't know, it just feels like things are a little bit more difficult and could have been a little bit simpler. Let's go ahead and commence the negotiation. Lord Landroy should be arriving soon. Let's hope he is receptive to our terms.
Esfrosty forces muster at the border. They're preparing to advance.
Esfrost? What treachery is this?
While we were preparing for the parley, they snuck up on us unawares. What shall we do, my lord?
So the Wolfert dogs have already learned some tricks from their new master, eh?
We await your command, my lord.
Split our forces in two. Send one regiment to the border. I shall lead the other to meet House Wolfert in the field.
Aye, my lord.
Well, yep, we're gonna have to fight this anyways. All because of Esfrost.
King Regnar's gift until the last of us falls. The history shall know that House Fox did not bend the knee.
I didn't mean to bend the knee. I didn't want to bend the knee. I just so happened to be like that. Although my house would have fallen for it though. Pretty sure. All right, so we're gonna stop right here. Because this battle, you know, as usual, they take about 30 minutes or longer sometimes. So we're gonna pause it right here, and we'll come back to this battle another day. That was a lot of story to be told. It was kind of one of those other videos. I think it was episode 2 or part 2 that was like that had just nothing but story missions and storytelling. But for sure, guaranteed next time there will be a battle to unfold. So if you're looking forward to it, go ahead and like this video. If you want to say something, leave it in the comments down below. And while you're still here, why not subscribe? See you in part 9. Yeah.